Okay, let's look at practice exam 3, problem number 3. Alright, so if the angle theta is equal to 11 pi over 6, then we want to find the values of these 6 trig functions. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first we're going to draw a unit circle. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So you have a unit circle, so just draw a circle here, and x-axis right here, and y-axis is right around there, and the origin, and of course it's a unit circle. Radius is 1, so 1 here, -1 here, and -1. Alright, so 11 pi over 6. If you remember that the pi over 6 is 30 degrees, right? So and you have 11 of those. But the easiest way to do it would be, let's see, 12 pi over 6 is 2 pi. So you go all the way around if it's 12 pi over 6. And it's 30 degrees before that. So it's going to look like this. Alright, so this is 11 pi over 6. Alright, then what we need to do is look at the point on the unit circle. Alright, so if say angle theta is equal to pi over 6, right? So the x-coordinate of this point on the unit circle corresponds to cosine of the angle theta, and the y component is corresponding to sine of theta. Right? So imagine a right triangle using that and x-axis, and look at this triangle. Right? So we know that this is 30 degrees, right? And because it's a pi over 6 there, and this is a 60 degrees, right? So you have a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, and we need to remember the ratio of triangle like that, and the ratio is, so if this is 30 and this is 90 and this is 60, then ratio is, right, so if this is 1 and this is going to be, oh, actually, sorry, that's not what I wanted. If this is 1, right, this is going to be 1/2, and this is going to be square root of 3 over 2, right? So this is exactly the same triangle here. So we know that the x-coordinate is going to be, so this distance from here, the origin to here, is square root of 3 over 2. So we know that that value right there is square root of 3 over 2, right? Then since this length is 1/2, so from here to there is 1/2. So the y-coordinate of that point on the unit circle is 1/2. So it's so this is 1/2, but it's below the x-axis, so it's -1/2. Right? So then we know what these values are. So here, cosine is an x-coordinate, which is square root of 3 over 2. So we have this value. Cosine is square root of 3 over 2. Right? So we got that. Right? And the sine of theta is the y-coordinate, which is a -1/2. So you have a -1/2. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do here. -1/2, right? So we have sine of theta there, right? Once you've done that, everything else kind of follows from there. So remember that tangent of theta is same thing as sine of theta over cosine of theta, right? But the sine of theta is -1/2. We just found out, and a cosine is a square root of 3 over 2. right? To make it look a little bit better, since you have a 1/2 and 1/2 here, so you just have to multiply top by 2, bottom by 2, right? So this will give us, so cancel out the 2's and the 2's. So this will give us negative 1 over square root of 3. So tangent is negative 1 over square root of 3, right? Alright, so once you have those three, the remaining ones are just the reciprocal, right? So you just put it upside down. So cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so put that upside down, so that's negative 2. Right, so we have that. And the secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so it's going to be upside down, so it's a 2 over square root of 3. Right, so we got the secant of theta. And the last one is a cotangent, which is the reciprocal of tangent, so put that upside down, which would be negative square root of 3. Right, so we have that. And those are the values of 6 trig functions. Right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.